Hey Crypto Kids, and welcome back to another video. Well, the last 24 hours has been one hectic of the past 24 hours. I mean, personally, I slept 4 hours last night. I was sleeping at 3 a.m. and woke up at like 7 to get to school. Now I'm bringing this video to you guys from school, so make sure to destroy that like button because honestly, it would mean the world to me. Yeah, it just would keep encouraging me to make these videos because there's a lot we need to cover. So where we left off last time was that the DOJ was going to announce the Binance settlement in the press conference. Now, this press conference took place at 3 p.m. Eastern Time and at 12 a.m. Dubai time. And we were live streaming it yesterday on the Moon Show, and we gave some of our comments. So in this video, I'm going to be briefing you guys about the certain things that happened and how Binance is going to be going forward in the upcoming days and weeks. Now, on top of this, of course, I created this video. This video was published before the press conference took place, and I just wanted to update you guys as soon as possible based off of the facts and information that we had at that moment in time. So this video is a bit of an update to that and what has happened to Bitcoin as well. So I also made this video about 2 months ago too, because, I was feeling that something is off in Binance. And unfortunately, that was the situation like we saw again in the past 24 hours. Now, in terms of Bitcoin saw a drop towards the downside. It wasn't a massive drop, but last night I opened a small trade over on Bitflex, and it's currently up around 17 to 18%. Again, it was very small because I don't like trading the news, as you guys know, but this was a bit of a no-brainer, to be honest with you, that Bitcoin would potentially drop. Now, on top of that, of course, Binance token saw a catastrophic fall. I wanted to short Binance token, but again, because of the volatility and the new situation, yes, Bitcoin is at least a little bit better in terms of that, but altcoins can be very, very hectic. And of course, if everybody thinks in the exact same direction, the market can kind of take advantage of that. And, if everybody's shorting, then they could decide to liquidate the market. That's why I didn't personally take a trade on BNB. However, BNB did see a drop of around 14% since the announcement. That was around actually a 16.2% drop. And now we're sitting at an 11 to 12% drop on Binance token. I honestly, look, people compare it with the FTX situation. Yes, there is reminiscence in the sense that, both, I mean, look, the thing is, there has been faults done by Binance and CZ himself. However, in this situation, customer funds were not misappropriated, right? They didn't use customer funds. This wasn't the allegation that was used. However, there were different severe allegations that were actually put on Binance that CZ himself pleaded guilty to. Now I'm going to jump into the Bitcoin technical analysis as well in just a second, but let me switch over to the news just quickly because this was a tweet that was sent out by CZ himself right after the video was posted yesterday. So he said that today I stepped down as CEO of Binance. So this confirmed the rumors and the news by mainstream media outlets as well that he was resigning as his position. And he said that Richard Teng will be the new CEO. Now I personally know Richard. In fact, I texted him this morning too, saying that, congratulations on your new role, and hopefully, just to wish him some good luck, right? Because who knows, right? Who knows who's at fault at this situation? We know that Binance, yes, they were at tremendous fault at particular areas, but we don't know who is at fault. And most probably there is a very difficult time going on within their corporation. But from my knowledge, from my interactions with Richard himself, he seems like a very, very nice guy. And I'm definitely sure that he is the person capable of handling Binance in the upcoming, of course, months and years if he remains as the CEO. And the reason why CZ resigned, because it was a requirement for the plea deal, for the investigation by the Department of Justice in the United States. And this investigation was going on for many, many years, actually. And the plea deal kind of required CZ to step down from Binance. That's why we can see on his tweet that he says he's going to be moving on to just investing in blockchain, Web3, DeFi, AI, biotech. And, he's just going to be on the sidelines and not being involved with Binance whatsoever. So that is kind of the requirement set by the United States. And that was his tweet in summary. And you can see over here, do not allege that Binance misappropriated any user funds because that was not the allegation by the Department of Justice, and that Binance engaged in any market manipulation. So these 2 points were not alleged by the investigation, it looks like, according to his words on Twitter. So that was the summary of that tweet. However, I did find another tweet that he posted a couple of hours prior to posting that. It was one of his last tweets before this one, actually. And it says that here, knowing when to let go of control of a company you founded is one of the trickiest decisions to make. And that's kind of an insane foreshadow on what happened 24 hours ago, because he had to leave the company that he founded. So at this moment in time, we actually have two different sagas playing along. One of them, which is of course Binance, and the other one is OpenAI and Sam Altman, which, by the way, Greg Brockman and both Sam Altman are back in the corporation after just hours of them being fired. It looks like all the employees created a lot of pressure, wanting them to be reinstated back in their positions. So Greg Brockman and Sam Altman are both back, but there are severe allegations into them as well. And while certain employees do want a private investigation to be held separately into Greg and Sam Altman due to potential breaches of misconduct, right? So that was the tweet that I sent out just a couple of hours ago. Now, looking at the total of outflow that came out from Binance, this was at 7 a.m. So a few hours ago, that was around $750 million worth of assets were taken out from Binance due to the situation. People withdrew. I think that's over $1 billion at this current moment in time. And it's understandable, because what happened with FTX was FTX didn't actually have the funds to pay back customers. Why? Because they were misappropriating customer funds. They were allocating it into different places, and they were kind of acting as a bank. Because the issue with banks is banks do not have one-to-one reserves of customer client assets to cash reserves, right? And because of the situation, if a lot of people want to withdraw their assets from a bank at a particular given time, the bank will not be able to, they'll not be able to pay everybody. That's why there's a bank run and they go for bankruptcy. That's what exactly happened to FTX. But the difference here is that there's nothing going on with customer funds. The issue is different, like, money laundering was one, funding terrorism was one. So there were very, very severe allegations that, of course, if they are at fault, the Binance should definitely be punished for that. But yeah, it's just a very, very interesting time in the market. I'm just super, super happy that if we jump into Bitcoin, we've not seen a massive drop. We did drop all the way down to $35,700, but like the FTX situation, it was definitely not a drop towards the $15,000 area that we saw back on the week of the 7th of November in 2022. Because again, it's got nothing to do with customer funds. Of course, it's going to hurt the reputation of crypto, because people associate crypto, Bitcoin, with directly Binance, right? So that is, of course, not good at all. But looking into Bitcoin, at least we didn't see a massive suffrage. We're still holding this $36,100 level, which is very key. And BNB is suffering, but that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to elongate the video much further, but that is the basic update. And let's see what happens in the upcoming days and hours. I mean, there's nothing to be seriously worried of, but again, this reminds us to always, spread our risk in terms of our assets in the cryptocurrency space into different exchanges, into cold wallets, hardware wallets where you actually own your crypto. And if you guys do want a place to diversify, you can check the link in the description below, because we have still a campaign going on with Bitflex where you can potentially win 1,000 USDT if you just deposit 50 USDT and make one trade. I personally like it. It takes 20 seconds to sign up, and of course, Bybit is another very reputable one. But what I do is I limit my risk and exposure to all exchanges. No matter how much I trust it, I only put amounts that I want to trade, and after I've done my trading, I switch it back onto my hardware wallets. I think that is personally the best way to approach it. And the final thing, ladies and gents, if it's still Black Friday, so if you've not bought your new TradingView account or want to renew your subscriptionship, now is the time. And if you go to the link in the description below, again, you can get up to a 70% off discount on your plan plus 1 month free. Ladies and gents, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure to smash up the like button. Guys, take care. Have a nice day, and see you soon. Bye-bye.